Hello, hello, welcome to another episode. I am Mr. Unprofessional. That kind of rhymes. Welcome back. We're doing a farming video, specifically a crop video. We're going to do a, what do I call it? A waterfall farm. Yeah, a waterfall farm. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about farms in general. I set up a few things over here that'll help us understand what is going on behind the farm. And we're going to build it over here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Roll the video. So like I said, I have this little pen area over here, and it is to explain to you how we do farms. I know this may be a little elementary for some of you, some of the more experienced players, and you know, to me too, it's just a farm, right? But to some, it may not just be a farm. It may be your first farm. So this is how farms work, crop farms at least. Here we have water, okay? Now this water can travel 4 blocks in every direction in terms of moisture, right? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Actually, hang on a second. There we go. So in congruence with this pattern, it can also go diagonally. And that is 4 blocks right there as well. So now what you can do is fill this in, and now you have yourself a quarter of a farm. Now obviously if you do it to the other 4 corners, you will have a 9 by 9 area of croppable is that a word? Croppable farmland. And as you can see, it moistens up and turns nice and dark, which indicates that you can plant on it. It also means you can put potatoes and carrots. Pretty much whatever you want. All of it. So there is a thing that tells us that if you separate the crops from each other, they will grow faster. Now we won't be using that mechanic really. Maybe to start out your farm, you might be able to use it. But in terms of just constantly using it, I feel like you don't get enough product when you do it this way, because you are missing out on literally half the capacity. You know, if you're just starting out, you may want to do this, but if you are in a more advanced phase and you're AFKing around and you're just building while your farm grows, then, you know, forget about the mechanic. To be honest with you, I don't even know if it still exists. So yeah, let's move on. Hey, future me here. Just want to let you guys know I've prepared a little clip at the very end of the video. If you guys would like to stick around and take a look, it's just a little extra. Yeah, I guess you'll find out. See you there. So once this farm is all cropped up and grown, we have to find a way to remove it. Now, water also washes these out when they're all grown, and then the water carries things right off into the distance. So we have not designed this. This is a YouTube design. There's many like this out. Not sure who the original creator of this design was, but this is pretty much it. So you have water sources all along here, held back by trapdoors with redstone behind them, and a repeater with a torch. The torch is here to reverse the polarity. If you remove the torch, they open. If you add the torch, they close. So without this, the button will just think it's always actuated. So you have to have this set up here in order to actuate the doors. So here's how it works. You come out here, you push a button, it actuates, closes, and then the stream goes all the way as far as you would like it to. Now, one thing we have to notice is how far this block goes. See that? So, you must drop it here. At the very top of it, at least, you have to make it a little shorter, and this is why, right here. You want it to, see, go over the edge. Now, if you were to add this block, if my calculations are correct, the water will just come to the edge, and that's it. It won't drop. So you definitely need this extra little space in order to make the farm work. Just like that. And if this were to drop, it would keep going that way. Okay, so let's get on with the project. We are building over here. As you can see, I've set up a little area. This is how you're going to start this farm. You are going to pick an area where it's naturally scaled down. Okay, so as you can see, we have level 1, 2, 3, 4, and level 5. So essentially here, I mean, you can make this a level 6. Do whatever you want. We're gonna do 5. But it makes it easier if you have scaling land already. So okay, here we go. We are going to choose our first block. It is going to be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks. Okay, from wherever you want to start. Now you want to taper out and do it again. Just like that. Now you're going to taper out and do it all the way to the wall. And what you should end up with is a 9 by 9 by 9, and technically by 9 area, which is what we have over there. In case you didn't put it together, we just created a farm, right? A plot of farm. So the only difference really is that we have the walls. So now you step it up one, okay? And you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're pretty much going to do this in 6 block increments, as many levels as you want. Now let's talk about the back of the build, shall we? Now, just as you have noticed, we've been tapering out. And so we're not going to do anything different here. We're going to taper out one and then close off the back. Like that. Okay. Now, you are going to want to fill in the corners, but if you don't taper it out, you'll be 1 block short, and that's no good. So, the next thing you want to do, you want to grab yourself a water bucket and find the center of these farms. So, it doesn't have to be centered because there is more than 4 blocks or less, you know, anyways, it doesn't have to be centered. It could be there or it could be there. Either way, it'll work. So we're gonna find the center in every one like this. What you want to do with these holes is put water in them, every single one, and then you're going to put a slab over it, just like that. And really, that's just to be able to walk on it, so that when you're out here planting things, still waterlogged, but you don't fall in. You know, I mean that's actually not that big a deal, but I mean, yeah, see. Oh no, I'm stuck. So, yeah, put the slabs, put the water. You can even put the slabs, then the water. You do however you want. We're almost done here, folks. We're almost done. The next thing you want to do is come all the way to the top and place your trapdoors. So pretty much all the way down like this. Don't crouch, or it'll do this. Don't crouch. Now all you have to do is put water in all of these slots. Just like that. Now, here comes the redstone. You ready? So what we're going to do, we're going to place redstone all the way down the back of these trapdoors to the corner one. And you want to grab yourself a repeater like this. Continue your redstone line down to this block right here and place a torch. A redstone torch, right? Now, to get yourself all the way down to the end, what you simply have to do is get to about this point, place a repeater down, and keep on going down, place a repeater, keep on going down to the end, and then you're going to put a button at the end. Just like that. So I suppose it's time for a little demonstration, and if I've done this correctly, this should work. At the press of this button, the water should cascade all the way down to here. Let us see. Here it comes. Very nice. And that's exactly what you want right there. So the next step here, you're going to dig out this trench, like so. You're going to find the center, which is right about here. Go on the other side and dig yourself down 1 block, like that. Now what you're going to do is put a chest right there. Come on the other side and place a hopper into it. Now what you want to do is place hoppers all the way down both sides. Now what this will give you is a line that goes all the way to the end on both sides. There she is. Okay. Excellent. Now, finally, grab your bucket of water and place a source at this block here and this block here. And finally, a slab right on top of the chest like that, which will allow the water to stop coming over. So, now, as a little demonstration, we are going to throw an item into that area and this area. And there they are. Cool. Now, really, we are done. Now all we have to do is plant. And you, I'm assuming, know how to plant. Grab yourself a hoe and go to town. So I've gone ahead and done a few things, and here they are. So I put half slabs, these guys right here, in a few locations around the farm, and I'll show you that in a second. But before we get to the test, as you can see, we have grown ourselves a whole lot of wheat. Now remember, you can do this with wheat, potatoes, carrots. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, maybe 1 or 2, but you get the point. You can do this mix and match. You can do whatever you want. So I will say, unless you have a bunch of bone meal, which is what I did, and even then it took forever, expect for this to take a bunch of Minecraft days. So it's not the fastest of farms, but it does give you a lot in the sense of, when it's all done, you can just push that button and then it goes into your chest. And that's pretty freaking cool. You don't have to go and harvest the whole thing. But you do have to plant it, which is the bummer. But anyways, okay, let me show you. So here we are. We have half slabs right there and then half slabs at these right here. It's kind of a roller coaster going up, but it prevents you from jumping in and ruining your plants like this. So yeah, that's bad. Okay, so now time for the demonstration. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna pull the lever. Whoa, okay. I don't like this. I wish we could change this. At one point, I think I'm gonna find a way to hide this underground. And then we can have a button. So, yeah, we'll see about that later. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Oh shoot, I'm not used to creative. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, malfunction. Okay, that's no good. What did I do here? Okay, here we go. Pull the lever, please. Oh, here they come. That is awesome. Let's do it again to flush out the remaining stuff. I will say you will get this. And I tried doing one wider. It helped a little, but you still had stuff on the outside. So I figured save you resources and make it this size because you gotta go on the sides anyways. And because you're in and out, trying to replant and such, it's not too hard to pick the remaining things up. So cool. All right, it works. Now let's go see how much loot we're getting. I will say this will take a little bit because the hoppers are slow. So it is the moment of truth, and we are going to check out what our haul is. Here it is. All organized and ready for you. It did this by itself, just in case you're wondering. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks and 25 wheat and a whole bunch of seeds. Obviously you'll use probably maybe 3 or 4 of these to plant again, but that's a pretty good haul considering a push of a button, and you have all the things you need for other things. So cool. All right, I like it. I hope you enjoyed the show. This brings us to the end of the show. We are all done here. If you do notice, there's 2 chests. There's a special video at the end, like I said earlier. If you want to check out, stick around. But for now, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and I really hope you're enjoying our videos. Give us a like, give us a comment, and let us know how we're doing. Alrighty, see you guys in the next video. Thanks again, bye. Hello to all of you who have decided to stay to the very end. Welcome to bonus round. Yes, that is right. Check that beauty out. Look how pretty it is. I forgot beetroot. That's the one I forgot. So I went ahead and planted alternating rows, 2 sets of each except for wheat, which is 3 sets. And we're gonna hit the lever and see what produce we produce out of this farm in this format. So we saw what the wheat did. Let's see what this does. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here it comes. Yeah! Look at how cool! That is really satisfying. A lot more than I thought it would be, honestly. Yeah, behind me in this second chest we have our results. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, this is what we got out of that exact scenario. We got 3 stacks of seeds and 4 stacks roughly of potatoes and carrots, and we have a little bit of wheat and very little beetroot, with 1 poisonous potato. Definitely not a wheat farm, but if you want carrots and potatoes, definitely do it in this manner, because you could get definitely a lot of those 2, and if you've done just the wheat part already a couple of times, then you don't need a lot of wheat. You're set on wheat possibly, and you're all good. So yeah, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking around, do all the cool stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.